Hello to everyone and happy Thanksgiving to you today. I have some nail stamping plates that I want to share with you today. But first I wanted to mention these were on sale at the grocery store and I took a picture or a photo of these I think last year maybe or earlier last year. These are the Maple Bacon Limited Edition Betty Crocker Cookie Mix, and I made them. I didn't make the cutout ones. I think all you needed for these was an egg and some butter, and then if you wanted to do the cookie cutouts, you only had to add 3 tablespoons of flour. And then I didn't know they had an icing that was also called Maple Bacon Frosting, which I'm assuming is what this is. So I didn't get any of that. I just made the cookies and I made them drop style. This is what they look like. This was my first batch, which I left in longer than the 9 minutes. And then this one right here was the second batch. And they look like this on the bottom because I use parchment paper. So it gives them that nice smooth look. And I noticed that Butterfinger also is making cookie bits. I haven't tried that recipe, but I did try the Heath ones and I like them a lot. So, on to what this is actually about. I placed a Moyoulondon order and a pueen order for the Make Your Day plates. And I'm late with these. I know these came out a while ago. I just decided after watching a lot of people's videos and Instagram photos that I wanted to try them. And then I placed a small Moyoulondon order. I got a total of 4 plates and 2 scraper sets. Because as you know, I had said before I wanted all 6 scraper sets. But I need to check back on the website since they are introducing new stamping sets. They may or may not include a 7th scraper set. I don't know. But I would like to have one for the mandala. And I think doodles. I don't think those are included yet. I wish they'd make a box for those too. Now, I think this might be scraper set 3. And this is scraper set 5. These I showed in a haul before. But I bought these for something else and I will still show them to you. But this one is scraper set 3. This image showed up before we heard about the illusion plates. And now they're out. So I'm hoping they'll make one for the other plates they've released. This is a little doggy. Now, I don't really like this scraper much, so this will be the first one that I use. I don't hate doggies. I just really don't like this scraper. And I like the faces. That was all there was. But I hear that these and the backs of the plates, the newer plates, don't fade with nail polish remover and acetone. And even though I have these scrapers, I haven't really used them. I don't recall if I did try one already a while back, because when you ordered the new stampers at that time, you got one of these shortly before they were released as a set of 6. And by the Moyoulondon prices, these are $2.99, which might be $4 in our case. I don't really know how to equate the change between American money and British pounds. I just know that, like I said before, anytime I order Moyoulondon plates, I budget out $10 per plate, even though their site says $4.99. And then I usually end up having enough money. So if I want to spend $120, then I know that, you know, whatever plate that I'm getting, I can get 12 plates. And it usually falls just under there. But this is set 5 again. And this is the one for the Suki. And I do have a set like this for myself. I just haven't done anything with it. And it shows you on the site like the 6 that you get. And I haven't really counted up, but I know they have the doodles now. They have the enchanted. They have the mandala. So I don't know if they will release a 7th set when they have enough to make a 7th set. I hope that they do. Because I think the mandala and the doodles is really pretty. And again, like I said, I would love to see those in a box. The first Moyoulondon plate I'd like to share with you, this is Festive 30. And I'm going to try to hold that because I know right now there's a lot of glare coming from my light up there in my phone. But you can see they left room with their Santa here. Try to hold that so you can see some of these. And this is kind of like the sweater designs. But what I like about this is, see how they left room with the Santa image there? I don't know. I can't think of anything I can do to shield that. But they left room with the Santa image there. The only thing I don't like is this Santa has no detail. It's just smooth. Whereas like right here, see, this was the first festive plate that I ever got. And this, I believe, is Festive 01. See how they had all that right there? It was hard to get the image without all that around it. But the Santa here has a little bit more detail. And I believe that the little reindeer have noses. Because I would have liked on this one if the little reindeer would have had a bulb at the end so we know it was Rudolph. But still, it's a nice plate. And I mainly, besides that, wanted it for a lot of these sweater images over here like this one. So that was, again, Festive 30. And I always forget, this is what the back of these look like now, which is why it's cute to have the scrapers that match them. So these are nice gifts. So we're going to put this in here. The next one that I got was a mandala plate, and this was the first one because I think I have 2, maybe 3 as far as numbers, and I do want more of these, and this is the one that I would love to see have a box set because this is so pretty. And these are kind of bold, thicker images, so I'd probably be working from the center there. And this is the back of that plate. And then I got a tropical one because of a picture that I got in their newsletter. And I do have to get the polishes to create the look that I saw. I believe in that look they were using this image right here. And they do have this on a smaller plate. This one is the Tropical 20. Try to hold that so you can see those. And these are the feathers right here. There's some up here, these feathers here. So the whole plate is kind of feathers except for these two. And I think it was their, I don't know what formula they're calling those polishes. I call them the foily ones. That's not what they're called really. And as you can see, so I'm really hoping they get a box for this one too. The tropical, the mandala, and the doodles. I think they need boxes for those. And the boxes you can buy empty or in a kit. So the next one I got here is doodles. And I just think this is just really, really pretty. This is so relaxing and calming to me. It's got the turquoise background and the black and white there. What I really wish is they get an image with this on here. One that wouldn't be too big so that we could actually fit it on our fingers. That's just me and wishful thinking. But anyway, I got Doodle 7. This might have been the one that I was missing. I do know that I want more. But it was this one I was interested in getting first off. I don't know if I have 1 through 4 or 1 through 3. I'll have to look and check that out. But I do want some more. Or I probably don't have 1. Scratch that. I think I started off with number 2, 3, and 4. That might be what I have. I'm not sure if I want 1 or not. And I think a couple of my other plates have that little rounded. Because plate 1 of this was all of the round images. So this was all that I had from Moyoulondon. And then I got this, and I've seen a lot of people's really pretty manicures with these plates, and a lot of them are using that face plate. I haven't even taken these out of here yet, so I don't know. I'll take them out now. Hopefully these will be easier for you to see since they've got this covering on them. I don't know if that will help us here or not. We'll see. And I don't know exactly what order these are. So this is pueen 98. These are numbered from 98 to 121. And I'll try to hold this as best I can. This was one of the plates I liked. Some of these I could have done without. But since they came in a set, and the set was not that expensive, I think this was the one right here. Sorry about that glare. Where this little female right here. And these were used a lot. I really like a lot of the designs that I've seen. And I liked what was up on our demo. But one of the flower ones I like was kind of too big. So see how huge this is? It's like they make these plates and they forget that we kind of need them to be nail size. Because I know, I think it was one of the pueen plates and one of the Bundle Monster plates. Each one had a real pretty guitar on it, but the guitar wasn't small enough to put on the nail. And that would have been nice if it was. To be small enough to put on the nail and still have that real pretty detail to it, that would be nice. So like if they made another set of their double-sided plates and they did that with a guitar and certain things in some of the plates that were too big, like that face on the pueen plates, that would be nice to have been made smaller too. Maybe they could call it like Pueen Buffet Remix. I'm not a good jokester. Let's see. Sorry again about this glare. It's kind of gloomy here, and I don't never really have my windows open, but I don't know if that would help or not, because I'm sitting under this light, and it is like 8 something in the morning. It's before 9. I don't know if that really matters. I just noticed that no matter where I sit at my table, sometimes the lighting is better than others. Sometimes it's real nerve-wracking and glary like it is now, and I generally will tape at different times. Like I don't have a set time to tape. I've taped morning, noon, night, after work, before work. I guess it just depends on how it is outside, whether I have the windows open or not. I don't know. So hopefully you can see these enough. And I don't know yet if I'll come back and do a demo. If anybody wants me to, I will. Now see, this is the one that I really, really liked and wanted. And on the little things that they show on Amazon, see, this appears to fit on one nail. But look, I would only get one of those. Maybe on my thumb I could possibly go in between these two, but I wouldn't really get that. And I would like to. This one's nice, if you can see. For the little wispies in these areas right here, like when you want to do a background look. So I haven't decided. I have a bunch of ideas. You know how sometimes you have a bunch of ideas and you think I'm going to do this, this, and this, and then you don't do any of it? That's basically me right now. I either have a ton of good ideas and I try something and I like it, or I got nothing. And here lately I've been doing a lot of plain stamping or just plain polish because I can't think of anything. Like the look I have on now, it started off green. I like it like this better. This is what I had on at first. The only reason I left this one alone is because I've got damage right here. As in this whole little corner is probably ready to come off. But I glued it and I've been trying to file it as it grew up. So I left this one green. But see, I think I like the silver better. And this silver, I think, is Gossip over Gimlets or Gimlets. I don't know how they're pronouncing that. It's an older China glaze color. I like it because it's really, really smooth. And I think this would look nice if I sponged some other colors over top of it. Kind of like a look that I did with my Sally Hansen silver. I've got those same polishes somewhere. I want to sponge them over this and see what it looks like. If the finish would look any different. I really do like the pattern that is within this. But see, again, if they would have made that a little smaller. Because whatever you do with this, unless you have bigger nails, you're not going to see that outline. But I do love the pattern that's in there. It's very pretty. And I haven't looked at these and compared them to my buffet plates or other plates to see if maybe some of those patterns were within there. Because I noticed with my Pueen Buffet plates, some of those patterns like were in larger images, or they look like they were spun off of images from my Pueen Buffet plates. Did I even say that right? The Pueen Encore plates look like they are images that were spun off from the Pueen Buffet plates. That's what I mean to say. The buffet plates were the ones with the flowers and that face and that guitar that I'm talking about. And then the Pueen Encore was the double-sided plates with the smaller images. And I wish they would have made a second one of those with those specific changes. Hopefully they will. And I haven't tried any of these, as you can see. And the plate that I am wearing now I don't know which one it is, but it is one of the festive plates. And it's one of the ones I had to pull my film off of because, you know, a while back I said I wanted to make a point of trying to use polishes and plates I hadn't used before. Now, those of you that are super creative, I can see the 4th of July designs coming. I'm not. No matter what I try to do, it don't work out. But I will attempt. The closest I got was whatever look I did that I had on here a while back. But anyway, this is it. This was all that I got. I think I have a Pippola plate coming. I did my very first group buy and I was very nervous about that because I didn't understand what was going on. In fact, the lady that's in charge of it had to help me by putting my name on there. The only thing I think I did on my own was picked what plate I wanted. Because I don't have home computer anymore, I couldn't get it in the right spots. She did all of that, and I thank her very, very much, and I am excited for that plate to come. I was going to include it with this, but I think I'll do it separately because I know when I get it, I might want to do a demo with it, and they're all over YouTube, but I still might want to do one. So until the next time, everyone have a great day, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I wish you all a blessed, fun, happy, and safe Thanksgiving. So until the next time.